because Bangladesh continues to be a leader in this area. Bangladesh has made impressive progress in improving health and well-being, and I am thankful that the leadership of the minister and of the state minister, and of especially Professor Azad, for your vision, for your direction, and for bringing us all together to really look at the future. You should be commended for your efforts. Thank you very much, sir. When you think of where this country has been, and you think of what we are now in the present, you realize that there is a potential for Bangladesh to continue to improve life expectancy, to continue to improve economic development, and that is because of the strong leadership that we have here in this country, and we very much appreciate that. Bangladesh is touted around the globe as one of the small handful of countries to achieve key Millennium Development Goals, in particular goals 4 and 5, by decreasing maternal mortality and child deaths. So on behalf of the United States government, we are proud to be a strong partner. We have had with Bangladesh in the health sector for many years. We have been working with the government of Bangladesh and with NGOs to strengthen the health systems, generate high-quality data, and promote evidence-based policies and programs to improve public health. Since the mid-1990s, USAID has supported 7 Bangladesh demographic health surveys, 3 Bangladesh maternal mortality surveys, 2 urban health surveys, and the 2011 Bangladesh Housing and Population Census. These exceptional, reliable data sources are widely recognized as setting a gold standard in information and data. These sources have informed and continue to inform policies and programs, ensuring that they are based on accurate information and sound evidence. They also help Bangladesh tell its many success stories in health and are persuasive and in well-documented manner. We, I think, a part of those who are here in the donor community, WHO, GIZ, and others that are present today, we always rely on the leadership of governments to push the issue forward, to own the issue. And for us at USAID, it's quite easy because we have such strong leadership here in Bangladesh. We know that there's still more work to do. We know that other countries are struggling with the same issues. And we know that not one single entity can do this alone. It requires all of us working together to accomplish what we're trying to achieve under the SDGs. So in closing, I'd like to thank the Honorable Minister for his direction, for his vision, for his thinking outside of the box, for his moving not only the health sector, but also other sectors, his connections to the private sector, his thinking and forward-leaning approach to what needs to be done to improve all of health, not just public health, but all of health within the private and the NGO sector in this country. And for you to take, sir, time from Parliament to come here this evening and spend with us. It is a reflection of your dedication and your commitment to the people of this country, and we thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jones, for your insightful deliberation. Now, I would like to call upon on the stage Mr. Zahid Malik, MP, Honorable State Minister for the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, to deliver his speech as the special guest.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good evening to all. In this Inter-Country Measurement and Accountability Conference, we have our chief guest, Mr. Muhammad Nasim MP, Minister for Health and Family Welfare. We have with us Director US in Bangladesh, Marissa John, Professor Abul Kalam Azad, Director MIS of our DG Health, distinguished foreign delegates and local participants, moderators, panelists and speakers, members from civil society, invited guest organizers and sponsors, representatives from print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a very good evening to all. It is my privilege to be here this evening. We have many visitors from different countries. We have come to join this conference, and they must be having a busy time here with our counterparts here, and also you must have been having a little time to look across Bangladesh a little bit. Bangladesh has been working relentlessly for strengthening its health information system. I am proud to tell you that implementation of systems and processes within our ministry has been quite successful. And our successes in the reduction of child's mortality rate, mother's mortality rate, making Bangladesh free of polio, and getting TB, cholera and other diseases under control speaks of our success in the health sector under the guidance of our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and also our Health Minister Muhammad Nasim. Bangladesh health system has been well connected through internet, and we have made all our hospitals more or less digitalized. Our workers, starting from community clinic and from district level up to the tertiary level hospitals, are quite adept in handling computers, tabs, who are recording whenever they are visiting the hospitals and providing services to our patient. World Health Community praised Bangladesh for making remarkable progress in the health sector with limited resources, which is very true. Bangladesh is working with very limited resources. Our health sector, entire health sector, operates with only 1% of our GDP, compared to our surrounding countries, which are working with 5% of their GDP, and in the developed country, it is much even more. Bangladesh worked hard to achieve MDG targets and also recognized by the United Nations. We know it would not be the same in respect of sustainable development goals, where almost universal coverage would also be achieved. Bangladesh has in the past agreed to all the targets for maternal, newborn and child mortality, developed under different global platforms, and would remain similarly committed for achieving progress in sustainable development goals. We have achieved MDGs for which we have received also awards. Just to say a few statistics, our mother's mortality rate was more than 300 in 100,000 life, but now it is 170. Our child mortality rate was 132, but now it is 46. So these are some of the achievements, and all these achievements we have recorded through our MIS system. Bangladesh continues to provide a strong focus on measuring performance. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has built an institutional mechanism to monitor and evaluate the national program goals. As we have the system in all our health services, so we know what are the progress rate. Our TFR is 2.3, we know. Our CPR is 62%. Stunting is 39%. Our youth population is 30%. These are all the statistics we have through all the organizations that we have built up, and that is helping us in forming the future and coming policies. Bangladesh is aware that significant efforts are required for building capacity among the users. Our ministry is scaling up e-health infrastructure throughout the country. All our ministry facilities, including community clinics in rural villages, are now connected through internet. Rural health workers have been given handheld mobile devices. Business solutions are developed and tested gradually for their use. As a country with a very large population of 160 million, there are significant challenges in creating a large system, and our ministry is encouraging innovation in this sector. That's why we have been able to overcome a lot of hurdles, and a lot of achievements has been made in our health system. I would also like to recognize the support provided by the different partners in implementing sector-wide program and strengthening GOB's monitoring mechanism. Data revolutions for the SDD area would require significant investment and capacity building, while Bangladesh is looking for low-cost and open-source solutions. Developing appropriate human resources and implementing technologies are still resource-intensive. As I said, Bangladesh is working only with 1% of GDP. We need more support from the donor countries, our partners. But nowadays, the funds from the donor countries, partners are little bit dwindling, reducing. But Bangladesh, in order to achieve its SDGs, we have to have resources, we have to have manpower, and everything that we do to build our system needs resources. Our Prime Minister remains committed to universal health coverage. To realize the GOB has strengthened the health service delivery structure. All rural areas are now served by community clinics that foster partnership with the local community and contributing to the improvement of accountability in service delivery. Finally, I congratulate all who have contributed for organizing a successful conference. There has been support from USAID, WHO, both CRO and country office, GIZ, EU and others whom I may not have mentioned. Many people have worked hard day and night for planning this conference from here at Dhaka and from Washington, New Delhi and in many regional countries. Had they not worked hard, we would not have been seeing happy faces here. I also congratulate our Ministry and MIS DGS for their contribution. I hope you enjoyed staying in Bangladesh, though it is a highly populated country, but a country with beautiful people, with soft heart, and who are very happy to extend Bengali hospitality to their friends and to their guests. I hope you enjoyed this evening, having dance and songs and music, and you will also enjoy the food that is awaiting for all of you. So I wish you all the best here and wish you a pleasant stay and safe journey to your country, to your home, and also wish all the best successes for which we all have come here. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangla.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. Now, I would like to call upon on the stage Dr. Kathleen Henley, Senior Advisor, Global Health Bureau, USAID, Washington, D.C., to share her thoughts on the conference on behalf of the Health Data Collaborative. I would also like to say that 2 days back, Katie was among us as a striking American beautiful lady, but today she has blended among us and become a beautiful Bangladeshi lady. So let's have an applause for Katie Henley, and she's going to say the vote of thanks before the Honorable Minister, sir.
So thank you. Good evening. It's such an honor and a real joy to be with you all here this evening. On behalf of the Health Data Collaborative, I'd like to once again thank Professor Azad and the government of Bangladesh for hosting us over these past 2 days. Our efforts to strengthen country information systems in response to the Sustainable Development Agenda cannot be possible without this kind of leadership, commitment, and political will. The remarkable progress of Bangladesh is an inspiration to all countries. Bangladesh has been a pioneer of the Health Data Collaborative from the onset, not only as a sponsor, but as a co-convener of the Measurement Summit in June, and the first country to endorse the roadmap and 5-point call to action, and also a host of this gathering, which is the first of its kind globally. I'd also like to recognize our special guests. Chief guest, Mr. Mohammed Nassim, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare. Special guest, Mr. Zaid Malik, Honorable State Minister for Health and Family Welfare. And special guest, Mrs. Melissa Jones, Director, Office of Population Health, Nutrition and Education of USAID, Bangladesh. I'd like to once again thank our team on the ground, Measure Evaluation, ICDDRB, and the Collaborative Core team. None of our goals and objectives could have been achieved without your involvement, hard work, and dedication of this team. I'd also like to thank our co-sponsors, the Asia eHealth Information Network, the World Health Organization, the German government, and of course USAID. Many people made this conference a success, too many people to mention, but I do want to thank again Kanta Jamil and Mr. Kabir for your wonderful leadership and real dedication to this work. And I'd like to all of us to give them a hand. I'd also like to thank our delegates from the region and South Africa. Your insight and positive spirit expressed during this conference convinces us that we can do more and that our efforts have the potential to transform health systems and improve the health of people around the world. Thank you for your participation and enthusiasm, and as Kanta said and the dancers showed us, together we can make this world a more peaceful place through better data.
Thank you, Dr. Henry, for your kind words. We must thank you, the collaborative and the global team, for your continued support. With this, I would like to call upon on the stage Mr. Mohammed Nasim, MP, Honorable Minister for the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of Bangladesh, to deliver his speech as the special guest.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chair, Honorable Minister, Mr. Jahid Malik, Honorable Special Guest, dear journalists from print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It is my great honor to be present here and say a few words to you. It is a special honor for Bangladesh to be the host of this first ever inter-country conference on measurement accountability for health also. I warmly greet you all, especially those who have come from different parts of the world to Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. A quite high temperature outside this cool meeting room. And broadly in this part of the world tell us our human societies are not without challenges. We would require mechanism and institution to address these challenges. The conference is built upon a wonderful agenda called measurement and accountability. I congratulate you for your wonderful contribution to make this conference a great success. I understand the agenda you discussed are forward to looking that all benefit all nations through attainment health-related SDGs. Bangladesh is striving to improve the quality of life of its citizens. Commonwealth of Bangladesh, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who is the daughter of our father of the nation, Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and who has been recognized globally as a visionary leader of Accord's priority to social sectors. Her initiative, it has resulted in many successful initiatives in the country, like community clinics which serve grassroots population. With her encouragement, the Ministry of Health has taken first pilot scheme for introducing of health insurance in the country. It is known as Sheikh Hasina Health Care. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare did not give attention only to health service, but also to measurement and improving health services through use of ICT and e-health. We are giving emphasis on transparency and evolution in the health sector. These two elements are vital for development in the health sector. We are ensuring strong public health network from grassroots to national level with cadres of community health workers, rural community clinics, and referral clinic and hospital labs for primary, secondary, tertiary, and super specialist levels. Finally, I would like to thank all who have supported this conference. I would like to thank USAID, WHO, GIG, EUV, and all others who have generously supported for holding this conference. I am sure that your conference has come out with valuable recommendations. Our government will provide due recognition to these recommendations. Before I conclude, I want to thank to Mr. Azad, my ADG, for his arranging this beautiful conference. He is a very efficient officer of my ministry. I must congratulate him. I must thank him. Before I conclude, I am very happy to see this Mr. Doctor. Doctor? Candy. She is a very beautiful Bengali lady here. Mr. Azad, please arrange a Jamdani sari for him. Wait. If it is not possible, I will give it. I will give a Jamdani sari. I also want to give Jamdani sari for Melissa Jones. But you are very beautiful, but very fat. How will I arrange a Jamdani sari like you? But I will arrange. I arrange a Jamdani sari for you also. Thank you. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangla.
Thank you, sir. With this, we come to the end of today's session. Please remain seated while the wonderful support team of Pan Pacific Shonanda Hotel serves dinner at your table. If you are a vegetarian, please place the vegetarian card on your plate and enjoy dinner. Bon appétit.